of the Creative Arts Award. A beautiful trophy, as you can see, sculptured by Carla Mulholland, one of the best in the land. This depicts the sky, the heavens, the water, the mountains, the water, and the inspiration between the land and the sea. And with great pleasure and honour to present this to Liam tonight. Bono described Liam as the best white boy soul singer in the world. And you can understand those beautiful renditions of those songs, Ode to and Garrick, Random was a pleasure. Never heard it better. There's a wonderful list of names in the back of this trophy, starting off with Seamus Heaney, coming down through the years. And I'm going to ask a man out on the stage here whose name is also on the trophy, also a great friend of Liam. Please welcome from Australia, Steve Cooney.
Tradition of the festival, the previous recipients pass on the honour. So this is yours for a year, Liam. There you go. So I just want to say one or two little reminiscences I have that might give you insight into the man himself. But he's what they call in Irish fa'il dánach. He's a man who could put his hand to anything and come up trumps. And there's been a few times in the recording studio where I've needed something out of the ordinary, and Liam has always come up trumps. And one of those occasions was I was doing a record in Kerry for children's stories in Irish language. And I needed a harp player and someone who could respond to the story by playing the harp. I don't think he'd played the harp at that stage, I don't know. But I knew that Liam would be the man for the job, even though he'd never set his fingers on a harp. So we borrowed a harp, and sure enough in the studio he played away. And the resulting record, Shkeli Naved, and you'll hear his beautiful harp playing. And another time, I think it was 2 years ago, there was a concert of Bob Dylan songs in Irish. And Liam was singing, and as part of the band, our budget didn't extend to a harmonica player. But it wouldn't be proper to do Bob Dylan without the harmonica. And to do Bob Dylan harmonica, you need a certain style of harmonica playing. It can't be too good and it can't be too bad. So Liam, do you play the harmonica? Ah, sure, I'll give it a go. So off to the shop and we bought a few harmonicas. And if you listen to those recordings, absolutely perfect. He hit the tone just perfectly. And I was listening to the radio the other day and I heard a group of young kids singing, and this was in Irish as well, and it was the song Aron the Féidearthachta, and it's the song that Liam composed there a few years ago. And it was lovely to hear how his compositions have now gone into the younger generation. The younger generation are now singing Liam's songs, which is fantastic. And I'll just conclude by saying I grew up in Australia and lived with the Aborigines, and Liam has been well respected by Indigenous people and cultures throughout the world. So in the desert, people of Australia gave him a name, which was Jakamara, and the northern people gave him another name, which is Gamarang. So Liam is well respected by the Indigenous people wherever you go. And my original name is Ngarich, and the relationship between Ngarich and Gamarang is uncle to nephew, see, which means I can actually boss him around if I need to. So I think congratulations Liam, and well deserved. Just to show that it isn't just a symbolic honour with the Aboriginal people, Liam's going to sing an Aboriginal song from the Northern Territory, the Mimi Dreaming song.